Dear students, St. Sebastian Pure College welcomes you back. You have studied about 6 trigonometric functions in earlier classes. They are, as you know, sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, and cot theta. That is sine function, cosine function, tangent function, cosecant function, secant function, and cotangent function. What are these trigonometric functions? They are defined on right angled triangle because all the other triangles can be reduced into right angled triangles. Now, name one angle other than 90 as theta. Now, the side opposite to angle 90 is called hypotenuse. The side opposite to angle theta is called opposite side. The side adjacent to angle theta is called adjacent side. Now what is sine theta? Sine theta, sine of the angle theta is nothing but opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side by hypotenuse. If you name the triangle as triangle ABC, then sine theta is opposite side, that is BC, by hypotenuse AC. Next, cos theta. Cos theta is nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here in this case it is AB by AC. Tangent theta or tan theta is opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side. That is, opposite side is BC, adjacent side is AB. Now cosecant theta. What is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta is hypotenuse divided by opposite side. That is AC by BC. Opposite side BC, hypotenuse AC. So hypotenuse by opposite side is AC by BC. Next comes secant theta. Secant theta is hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. Here in this case, adjacent side AB hypotenuse AC divided by adjacent side is AB. Next, cotangent theta or cot theta is adjacent side divided by opposite side, that is AB by BC. Now you know sine theta and cosecant theta are reciprocal functions. Opposite side by hypotenuse is sine theta and hypotenuse by opposite side is cosecant theta. Similarly, cos and secant are reciprocal functions. Tan and cot are reciprocal functions. And if you write like this, it is easy to understand what are reciprocal functions. Sine and cos and secant, tan and cot. Next, relation between sine, cos and tan is sine theta by cos theta is tan theta. You can observe here, if you divide one by the other, here hypotenuse cancels and you get opposite side by adjacent side, it is nothing but tan theta. So sine theta by cos theta is tan theta. Similarly, if you take reciprocal of that, that becomes cos theta by sine theta. It is reciprocal of tan theta. It is cot theta. These are the relations and main 6 trigonometric functions. You have studied about these in earlier classes. Now, consider a unit circle. Consider a unit circle. What is unit circle? A circle having unit radius is called a circle having unit radius, means its radius is 1 unit, is called a unit circle with the center at the origin. Unit circle center at the origin. x-axis, y-axis, positive x-axis, positive y-axis, negative x-axis and negative y-axis. Now, mark a point P on the circle such that angle XOP is theta radians. Draw a perpendicular on x-axis. Let it be M. Name this point as A, this point as B, this C and this as D. Now, this distance is 1 unit and the point A lies on x-axis, so its coordinates are 0, 1, 0. Lies on x-axis, y coordinate 0 and it is at a distance of 1 unit from the origin, so A of 1, 0. Here B is on y-axis, its x coordinate is 0 and it is nothing but the radius of the circle, 1 unit, so it is 0 and 1. Here on x-axis it is negative part, it's on the negative side or it is left to y-axis. So here the x coordinate, this is the radius, so 1 unit, left to y-axis, so -1, 0. Similarly, this point is on the y-axis, so its coordinate 0 and -1. Now, if you consider the angles, this one, there is no angle, so this angle is considered as 0 degree as well as 0 radian. And what about this? This angle AOB, angle AOB is 90 degree or pi by 2 radians. Degree AOB is, angle AOB is 90 degrees or pi by 2 radians. This angle is 0, AOA, angle AOA is 0 degrees as well as 0 radians. Now the angle AOC, what is it? 180 degree or pi radians. Next comes angle AOD, it is 180 plus 90, so 270 degrees or 3 pi by 2 radians. 3 pi by 2 radians. Next comes angle, after completion of one round, it is angle AOA. Again, after completion of one round, remember, it is 360 degrees or 2 pi radians. And these angles are known as quadrantal angles. These angles are known as quadrantal angles. Along with this, the multiples of this 360, now 360 comes over here. After that it comes 360 plus 90, 360 plus 90 is 450, angle 450 plus 90, 540 plus 90, 630 and so on. All these angles are known as quadrantal angles. Now the values of trigonometric functions. You know the standard angles of trigonometric functions of standard angles, that is sine 0, cos 0, tan 0, sine 90, sine 45, sine 30 and 60. Now let us see what are the values of these quadrantal angles. Now sine 0, as you know, see here, before that let us define the functions. Here in this triangle, sine theta is opposite side, that is PM, by hypotenuse, that is OP. Cos theta is adjacent side, OM, by hypotenuse OP, and tan theta will be opposite side PM by adjacent side OM. When the angle is when the angle is 0 degree, means the point P coincides with the point A, then there is no angle that is considered as sine. So that then this PM, the distance PM becomes 0. There is no the line PM, so PM becomes 0, so that it is 0 by whatever it is PM OP OP becomes OP becomes 1, the 1 radian, so 0 by 1, it is 0. So cosine 0 is, sine 0 is 0. Next, cos 0. What is cos? Cos function is OM. When the point P coincides with the point A, then this becomes 1. The whole distance 1. Coincides here, just remember, and this is also 1. OP OM both are 1, so that it is 1. So sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1. Next, anyhow, sine by cos gives you tan, or you can observe opposite side is here opposite side becomes 0 and adjacent side become 1. When the point coincides here, 0 by 1 is anyhow 0, tan 0 is also 0. Next, 90 degree. When the angle is 90 degree, when the angle is 90, that is the point P coincides with B, the point P coincides with the B, then what happens to this? The opposite side becomes 1 and adjacent side becomes 0. Opposite side becomes 1, that is equal to the hypotenuse, and the adjacent side becomes 0. So that opposite side PM is 1 by hypotenuse 1. So 1 by 1, it is 1, and cos 90 is adjacent side, it has become 0 by 1 is 0, and similarly this one tan theta is here. It is tan 90. Tan 90 is opposite side 1 divided by adjacent side 0. 1 by 0 is meaningless. You cannot define what is 1 by 0, so that we take it as infinity. We take tan 90 as infinity. Similarly, the other quadrantal angles. How to identify this easily? See here, see the coordinates of this point, the points A, B, C, D. Here the angle is 0 degree, here the angle is 90 degree, and this angle is 180 degree, and this angle 270, and after completion 360. Here see, sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, sine 90 is 1, cos 90 0, sine 180 0, cos 180 minus 1, sine 270 minus 1, cos 270 0, sine 360 0, and cos 360 1. So x coordinates of the point gives you sine of the angle, whatever defined there, and y coordinate gives you sine of the angles, and x coordinate gives you cos of the angles, and sine by cos gives you tan. Next, after of one round, for example, if you want to find the angle 360 plus 90, 360 plus 90 is 450. If you want to find the angle 450, that is nothing but that is equal to the angle which is angles functions which are defined for the angle 90. So because it comes over here, so sine 2n pi plus theta, sine 2n pi plus theta, whatever it is defined as sine theta cos 2n pi, means multiples of 360 plus multiples of 360 plus theta. Multiples of 360 means 1 into 360, 2 into 360, 3 into 360, and so on, plus whatever the angles defined there. That gives you the same as sine of that angle. Next, signs of trigonometric functions. Signs of trigonometric functions. These are the coordinate. This is coordinate system, origin. As you know, here both x and y are positive. Here in the second, this is first quadrant and this is second quadrant. In second quadrant, x negative, y positive. In third quadrant, this is third quadrant, and in third quadrant, both x and y are negative. And in fourth quadrant, x positive, y is negative. And if you define trigonometric functions, or consider for that you consider a right angle triangle. This is anyhow the origin. Say this is the point P and say this is the point M, and this distance say x, and say this is y, and say this is r. Hypotenuse is r. Now if you define sine theta, opposite side by hypotenuse, that is y by r. Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse, x by r. And tan theta is opposite side, y by adjacent side, x. Okay. Here in first quadrant, see both x and y are positive. X and y are positive. So sine theta becomes plus y by r, cos theta x by r all. So here in this quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. Here in this first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. If you come to second quadrant, first quadrant in the sense the angles lies between 0 degree and 90 degree, or 0 radians to pi by 2 radians. If the angles lies between 0 degree or 0 radians and pi by 2 radians, then all trigonometric functions are positive. And in the come to the second quadrant, in second quadrant, x negative, y positive, the angle theta, angle theta lies between 0 and 180. Here in 90 and 180. In this second quadrant, angle lies between pi by 2 radians, that is 90 degree to 180 degrees, or pi by 2 radians to 180 radians. Here in this case, here x negative, x coordinates negative, y positive. So y positive, this is positive. Sine function is positive. Cosine function becomes negative because of x negative. So x by r is negative function. So sine positive, cos positive. And what about tan? Tan is y by x, x negative. So tan is also positive, negative. Sorry, tan is also negative because of this x negative. So here only sine is positive, as sine as well as its reciprocal function, sine and its reciprocal function, cosecant are positive, rest all negative. In the third quadrant, angles lies between pi, that is 180 degree, and 270 degree. 270 degree means pi by 3 pi by 2. So in third quadrant, angles lies between pi radians to 3 pi by 2 radians. Here in this case, both x and y are negative. So sine negative, cos negative. Both sine and cos are negative. So here negative quantity divided by a negative quantity, so that tan becomes positive. So here tan and its reciprocal function cot are positive, rest all negative. So in this quadrant, tan is positive, rest all negative. Tan and its reciprocal function. Next come to the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, angles lies between 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. In this quadrant, x positive, y negative. So here sign negative, as y is negative, y negative, cos positive. So cos is positive. Here again a positive quantity, negative quantity divided by a positive quantity. This is also negative. So here cos and its reciprocal function. Cos and its reciprocal function are cot are sorry, cos and its reciprocal function secant are positive, rest all negative. So how to remember this? This is remembered by the word acts. ACTS. You have to go in reverse direction, but ACTS. All positive, cos positive, tan positive, sin positive. All positive, cos positive, tan positive, and sin positive. Next, let us try to draw the graphs of trigonometric function. Now we know the values. Let us try to draw the graphs of trigonometric functions. Let us draw the graph of sine theta first. To draw the graph, we have to take the angles in x-axis and the values of the sine function on y-axis. Let us take the angles pi by 2, the quadrantal angles pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. Negative side, minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2 and minus 2 pi. As you know, to draw the graph, you should have the value of tables, table of values, x and y. On x-axis, we are giving the values of theta, that is starting from 0 degree, pi by 2 radians, 0 radians or pi by 2 radians, next pi, next 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, negative angles minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2 and minus 2 pi. Okay. What is sine 0? Sine 0. Let us go back to the previous figure. Sine 0. Sine 0 as this angle. As I said, the values of the coordinates of the point unit circle, that is sine 0 is sine 0 0, sine is enough for us. Now we are going to draw the graph of sine function. So sine 0 is sine 90 is 1, sine 270 is, sine 180 is 0, sine 270 minus 1, sine 2 pi or sine 360 degree is 0 again. So let us give the values. Sine 0 is 0, sine 90 or sine pi by 2 is 1, sine pi is 0, sine 180 is 0, sine 3 pi by 2 is minus 1, sine 2 pi is 0. If you go to negative side, if you rotate like this, that gives you the negative angle. Rotating in clockwise direction gives you the negative angles, and anti-clockwise rotation gives you the positive angle. See, 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. If you go in reverse direction, 0, minus 90, minus 180, minus 270 and minus 360, like that. So sine 0 is anyhow 0, sine minus 90. Sine minus 90 is nothing but minus 1. So sine minus 90 is minus 1. What is sine minus 180? Sine minus 180. Sine minus 180 is 0. Sine minus 270, sine minus 270 comes over here, that becomes plus 1. And sine minus 2 pi, after completion of one round in anti-clockwise direction, it is nothing but 0. Let's mark the points. Sine 0 is 0. Sine 90, sine pi by 2 is 1. Sine pi 0. Sine 3 pi by 2. Sine 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. Sine 2 pi 0. Next, negative side. Sine minus pi by 2. Sine minus pi by 2 is minus 1. Sine minus pi 0. Sine 3 minus 3 pi by 2, it is 1. Sine minus 2 pi is 0. If you plot the graph, join the points. You will get a smooth curve like this. This is nothing graph of sine function. This is the graph of sine function. I hope the students understood this. Next, cos function is similar. Graph of cos function is very similar to this. It is homework to students. You have to draw the graph. Next, let us draw the graph of tan function. Graph of tan function. For that, let us form the table. Same, here theta or x, here y, the values, x value and y value. Same angles let us take, 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi. Negative side, minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2 and minus 2 pi. Remember, this is tan. Here tan. Tan function is here. This y coordinate gives you sine function. X coordinate gives you cos function. Sine by cos gives you tan. So what is tan 0? Tan 0 is 0 by 1. Tan 0 is 0 by 1. It is 0. Next, tan 90, 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is not defined. Let us write it as infinity. Next, not defined. Next, tan pi, 0 by 1. It is 0 by 1. 0 by minus 1. Whatever it is 0. Sin 3 pi by 2, minus 1 by 0. Again not defined. Next, sine 2 pi, 0 by 1, it is 0. Sine minus pi by 2, minus 1 by 0, meaningless or not defined. Sine minus pi, 0 by 1, 0. Sine minus 3 pi by 2, 1 by 0, not defined or infinity. Sine minus 2 pi is 0 by 1, it is 0. Let us plot the graph. X, y, x dash, y dash, 0 degree. Here pi by 2, pi, similar to previous ones, 2 pi, minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2 and minus 2 pi. Okay. So tan 0 is 0. Tan 0, 0. Here you cannot mark the points on y-axis because it goes up to infinity. Next, let us consider this. At pi by 2, exactly at pi by 2. So this is the point, pi by 2. Now, at pi by 2, it is not defined, means it is positive. And the angle Now you know the science of trigonometry function. Let us mark like this. It is easy to understand here. All positive, cos positive, tan positive, sin positive. Okay. Now here the angle is 0. Angles lies between 0 to pi by 2. Means 0 to pi by 2. First quadrant. In first quadrant all are positive. One is also positive. So it goes up to infinity by taking positive values. By taking positive. Should not touch the lines. Okay. Next come to second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine positive, so tan is negative. So in second quadrant, tan function takes negative value. So y values will be negative. From where to where? Sine at sine pi by 2. Pi by 2 it is not defined. So it starts from infinity. And sine pi, tan pi becomes 0. So it goes like this. Negative values from infinity to 0. Next, third quadrant. Third quadrant values. In third quadrant, tan positive. So tan takes positive values. Y takes positive values. From where to where? Tan pi is 0. Tan 3 pi by 2 is not defined, but positive values. 0 to infinity. Not defined. So 0 to infinity. Next quadrant. 3 pi by 2 2 pi, 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, fourth quadrant. Here cos positive, so tan negative. So it takes negative values. From where to where? Tan 3 pi by 2, tan 3 pi by 2 is not defined and 2 pi is 0, negative values. At 2 pi it takes value 0, so 3 pi by 2 not defined. So from here to here it goes like this. Next come to negative side. Tan 0 is 0. Next, 0 to minus pi by 2. Here cos positive. So tan is negative. So at minus pi by 2, it is not defined but takes negative values. 0 to negative like this. Next quadrant. So here, this to this. Here positive, tan positive. Minus pi by 2 to minus pi. So tan positive. Tan positive means it takes all positive values above the x-axis. So where to where? At tan minus pi by 2. At tan pi by 2 it is not defined. At minus pi it takes value 0. So positive values not defined or infinity to 0. Come to next quadrant. Next quadrant, it is minus pi to minus 3 pi by 2. Minus pi to minus 3 pi by 2. Here sign positive, so obviously tan is negative. It takes all negative values. Where to where? Sine minus pi is 0, sine minus pi is 0, minus 3 pi by 2 is infinity. So negative values 0 to infinity, not defined. And in this quadrant, next quadrant. In next quadrant, minus 3 pi to minus 2 pi, first come to first quadrant, all positive, so it takes positive values only. Where to where? Sine minus 3 pi by 2 is infinity, minus 2 pi is 0, so it takes value infinity to 0 like this. This is the graph of the tan function. Next, tan of chord function left to students as homework. Next, let us draw the graph of cosecant function, cosecant theta. Values. Same angles, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, 0 also. minus pi by 2 minus pi minus 3 pi by 2 minus 2 pi. You know cosecant is 1 by sine, reciprocal of this. So here sine 0 is 0, cosecant 0 is 1 by sine 0. So 1 by 0, 1 by 0 is not defined. Sorry, 0. 1 by 0 is not defined, infinity. Next, cosecant pi by 2. Cosecant pi by 2 is 1 by 1. Just think about the reciprocal of this. 1 by 1, it is 1. Cosecant pi 0 by 0, it is 0. Sorry, 0 by 0 by 0, 0 by 0, it is not defined. 0 by 0 not defined. Cosecant 3 pi by 2, it is minus 1 by 1 minus 1. Cosecant 2 pi, again 1 by 0, it is not defined. Negative side, minus pi by 2 minus 1 by 1, 1 by minus 1, it is minus 1. Sine cosecant minus pi, that is 1 by 0, it is not defined. Cosecant to 270 minus 270, it is 1 by 1, so 1. Cosecant 360, it is 1 by 0, not defined, so infinity. Graph. Okay. Cosecant 0 is not defined. We cannot mark it now. Cosecant pi by 2, cosecant 90 is 1. Cosecant 90 is 1. Let us draw like tan function because it goes up to infinity. Cosecant 90 is 1. And here 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. First quadrant values all positive. It takes positive values only. So it comes to not defined to 1 like this. Next come to the next quadrant. Pi by 2 to pi, pi by 2 to pi. Here sign positive, so cosecant is also positive. So it takes positive values only. From where to where? Cosecant pi by 2 is 1. It is marked already. And cosecant pi is infinity, positive values. It goes up to infinity like this. Next quadrant, come to next quadrant. That is pi to 3 pi by 2. Pi to 3 pi by 2. Here tan positive, so that the cosecant is negative. It takes negative values only. From where to where? Cosecant pi is infinity. We cannot mark. And cosecant 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. Cosecant 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. So it takes value infinity to minus 1 like this. Next quadrant. 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. Here cos positive, so cosecant is also no. Cosecant is negative, cos positive, cosecant is negative, so it takes negative values. From where to where? Cosecant 3 pi by 2 is minus 1 and cosecant 2 pi is infinity. Negative values goes up to infinity. Next, left side, negative angles. Cosecant 0 is not defined, and cosecant minus pi by 2 is minus 1. Cosecant minus pi by 2 is minus 1. Cosecant minus pi by 2 minus 1. Cosecant 0 is meaningless and it comes in a Fourth quadrant, cos positive, so cosecant negative, it takes all negative values from infinity to -1. Next quadrant, minus pi by 2 to pi, minus pi by 2 to pi. Here tan positive and cot positive, so cosecant is negative, it takes negative values only from where to where. Cosecant minus pi -1, cosecant minus pi is not defined, so minus infinity, -1 to infinity like this. Next comes the next quadrant, minus pi to minus 3 pi by 2, minus pi to minus 3 pi by 2, sign positive, so cosecant is also positive, so it takes positive values. Cosecant cosecant pi is not defined, cosecant 3 pi by 2 minus 3 pi by 2 is 1. So it takes values, positive values, 3 pi by 2, 1 like this. And the last quadrant, which is marked here, it is not last, the graph continues. And here minus 3 pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, all positive. This cosecant also positive. It takes values 1 to infinity, 1 to infinity like this. All U-shaped curve you should get, smooth curves like this. So this is the graph of the cosecant function. Secant is very similar. It is left to students. So cos, secant and cot curves left to students. Students have to draw, and the domain and range of the functions. What is domain of the sine function? What do you mean by domain? Domain means set of all x values. What are the values of x? Values of x won't continue for all the values on the x-axis. It has value on the y-axis. That means for all the real numbers, the images exist. So domain of sine function is the real set of all real numbers R. And range, y values. Students, can you imagine what is the range? What are the y values? See, above 1 there is no curve, and below -1 also there is no curve. So the values are lies between -1 and 1. So what do you think about the range? Range of sine function is the closed interval -1 and 1. Next, domain of tan function. Domain, what is the domain? Domain of function. See, for tan function, at some values the functions are not defined, means the images does not exist, so we cannot take that as the domain, so that it won't be a function. So what to do now? How to take? For what values of x the functions are not defined? See here, starting from this, at pi by 2 it goes to infinity, at 3 pi by 2 it goes to infinity, here at 5 pi by 2 it will go to infinity. Similarly in negative side, minus pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2, and next minus 5 pi by 2, it goes up to infinity. That means for the values which are multiples, odd multiples of pi by 2. See, pi by 2, 1 into pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, minus pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 2 pi by 2, and all the functions are not defined. So, rest all the functions are defined. So, the domain will be the set of real numbers minus the odd multiples of pi by 2. Odd multiples of pi by 2 will be the domain. What is range? Range of the function. What are the values of y? From above it goes up to infinity. From below the x, below the x-axis also it goes up to infinity. Means it takes all the real numbers, so that the range is R. And what about domain of this function, cosecant function? Here also, for some values the functions are not defined. For where? Where? At 0 the function is not defined. At pi it is not defined. At 2 pi it is not defined. At minus pi it is not defined. At minus 2 pi. So 0, pi, 2 pi and all it is not defined. So how do we define? The domain is set of all real numbers minus the multiples of pi. That is 0, 0 into pi, 0, 1 into pi, pi, 2 into pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. Similarly, the negative side. So r minus n pi. N is any integer. And here also any integer. Range. What is range? What are the values of, see the curve. Can you say the function is defined for all real numbers? It goes up to infinity, okay fine, but see this part. In this part there is no curve. That means from 1 to minus 1, we did not get any part of the curve. That means the range is all real numbers except the interval minus 1 and 1, because 1 and 1 at plus 1 and minus 1 it is covered, but at minus 1 open interval minus 1 and 1 there is no curve. Similarly, you find the domain and range of the remaining three functions.